Hello, 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 dear friends. How are we doing today? My name is Tessa Fife, and on this video, I wanted to share a bit of an article that I'd been reading about burnout. Yeah, a little article about burnout. And so I've called this video 6 Signs That You Are Experiencing Burnout. 6 signs that you are experiencing burnout. Now, I found it interesting that the World Health Organization defines burnout as a syndrome that comes as a result of chronic workplace stress and not being able to manage that stress successfully. I'm not an expert, but when I read that, I did think that actually people can get burnout from other areas of their life as well. And maybe it was a little bit more complex than just having workplace stress. But still, I thought it was an interesting topic of conversation. So what are those 6 signs that you are experiencing burnout? Well, number 1 is having anxiety surrounding work. So maybe you're feeling anxious about going to work. Maybe you're feeling anxious about all of the tasks that you have to complete. Any anxiety surrounding work, that's the first sign that you could be experiencing burnout. The second sign, do you have increased irritability about different parts of your life? Are you just finding that you're just more and more irritable? It's just things are getting under your skin, perhaps a little bit more than usual. That could be a sign of burnout. Number 3, exhaustion, right? And when we're talking about being exhausted, it's not just physically. You could be mentally exhausted. You could be emotionally exhausted. You could simply feel like you have nothing left to give, right? That type of exhaustion, that could possibly be a third sign that you're experiencing burnout. Number 4, having psychosomatic symptoms apparently is also a key sign. So for example, if you're getting headaches, you're getting stomach aches, you're getting sleeplessness, insomnia, and maybe you can't quite put it down to a particular reason that explains it away, those types of symptoms may be a sign that you're experiencing burnout. Number 5, reduced productivity. Now, this is something I've actually recognized in myself on previous occasions. When you feel as though normally you would be kicking at something, getting it done, loving it, on it, but actually you're just not being as productive as you normally would be. So reduced productivity could be a 5th sign that you're experiencing burnout. And finally, number 6, isolation. Isolation. Are you finding, again, I don't think this is necessarily work-related given the situation that we're in, but are you finding that you are more and more isolated? Are you finding perhaps that you are choosing to be more isolated than usual? Maybe you're declining invitations to connect with others. Maybe, whereas before you'd be quite happy to have a telephone conversation or the Zoom conversation or something, but now it's like I can't do that. I just don't want to be there. That could be a sign. That could be a sign of burnout. So according to the World Health Organization, 6 signs that you could be experiencing burnout. you know, if any of these signs are resonating with you, you don't need to panic. You know, there are many people who experience 1, 2, 3, or even all of these symptoms. Many people go through burnout. You are, you know, you're not alone, but you do need to take some action to remedy it. But what that action is going to be very dependent on you and your circumstances. It might be that you need to stop doing something or stop doing a number of things. It might be that you need to do less of something. It might be that you need to do more of something. For example, more self-care. Maybe you need to think about your eating habits that could bring you a bit more balance. Maybe you would benefit from thinking about bringing in a little bit more exercise in, specifically to target your mood, because exercise or movement can really lift you. It may be that you need to find that thing that's going to help you, but I think it's important for us to be a bit more vigilant, isn't it, of what we're feeling, and not to panic over it, but to think, well, what can I do about it? Yeah, now that I've identified this, what can I do about it? So acknowledge it, I think, is probably the first thing to do, and then just to give some thought about what you can change, what you can do, what will help you. Yeah, maybe you need some more boundaries. Maybe you need to carve out more time for yourself. Maybe you need to switch off for a while. Maybe you need to use up some leave at work that you've decided not to take because it's COVID time and nobody can really go where they want to go. Take that time, you know, whatever it is for you. So there we go. So those are my 6 signs that you may be experiencing burnout. I hope that they have provided you with value and might be a little bit thought-provoking. If any of this resonates with you, then I would love you to comment down below and let me know what was your number 1 takeaway. Comment down below, let me know what was your number 1 takeaway. And also, if you have experienced burnout and you feel like sharing, I'd love to know what you did or what steps you took to help you to get out of that situation, or to help you to improve your situation, because I think it's not just workplace stress. I think we're all having all kinds of strangeness happening in our lives right now, and that can all result in a form of burnout. So I'd love to hear from you. My name is Tessa Fife. I'm sending you my light and my love, and I will see you on the next video.